You control your breathing, but you can't control what you're feeling for me. Can't control what you're feeling for me. Can't control what you're.
It's tough to make predictions, especially about the future. It's a funny quote. It's by Yogi Berra. I cannot claim credit for it. By the way, my name is David Modell. This is Looking at the Markets, and I agree with the sentiment of Yogi Berra's quip. I know it's meant to be funny, but I believe that human beings are terrible at making predictions successfully on a consistent basis. They might get it right from time to time, but in the financial markets, whenever an asset class or an asset goes down a lot, suddenly people come out of the woodwork and they're bearish. They say it's going to go down more. Whenever it goes up a lot, people come out of the woodwork and say it's going to go up a lot more. And that's not how real life works. You're going to end up buying at the top and selling at the bottom if you follow these people. Yeah, it could happen, but contrarian investing is what people like Warren Buffett do, and they don't get caught up in the hype. They don't get caught up in these types of predictions, like Morgan Stanley now saying that the S&P 500 will drop another 14% by August. They're even naming the time frame. Really? Okay. I mean, hey, I am not perfect with this. I am vulnerable to making predictions as well, but I try to minimize it, really, and I try not to be so specific like this. If you follow, yeah, make your own decisions. Follow Morgan Stanley's prediction if you want to. I think you're just going to end up selling needlessly. Even if they turn out to be right, that doesn't mean that they really should have made this prediction in the first place. It means maybe they got lucky. Here's another one. This is from Market Watch. A strategist is saying that S&P 500 is going to sink to 3,300. It's around 4,000 right now, so that would be a pretty big drop from the drop that it's already made. And you notice that these predictions tend to happen the most often after the market has already gone down. Shark Tank, Robert Herjavec, stock market will drop 30% before reaching a bottom. Now, why should we agree with what Robert Herjavec is saying? I mean, I'm sure he's a smart guy, Shark Tank guy, angel investor. That doesn't mean he has a crystal ball and he can predict what's going to happen in the stock market. And here's the other side of it. On Market Watch, you had the one person saying S&P 500 is going to go to 3,300, and here's somebody else on Market Watch saying it's going to go up 10 to 12%. I mean, conflicting accounts or predictions of what's going to happen. So you can't even follow all these people. It's impossible. Same thing with Bitcoin. Here's somebody on CNBC. Bitcoin could fall to 8,000, according to Guggenheim. I mean, I don't think they'd be saying this if Bitcoin had been in an uptrend. Now that it's gone down from $68,000 to $29,000, now suddenly it's going to go to 8,000, according to this analyst here. And here's Bill Gates saying cryptocurrency has no value, and he's predicting a 90% correction. I mean, really? I mean, hey, you can listen to Bill Gates if you want to, fine. I'm sure he's smart at certain things, but that doesn't make him a guru on Bitcoin necessarily, okay? Just like Robert Herjavec, I'm not necessarily going to follow his predictions in the stock market and sell everything because he says stock market's going to drop 30% before reaching the bottom. So what I do advise is doing your own due diligence, making your own decisions, get your charts ready if charts are helpful to you, and learn about companies. And when you find great companies that have a history, the stocks have a history of rebounding after market downturns, then you can start to accumulate shares if you want to. And I've got my watch list. What's yours? What are your companies that you believe in for the long term? What are the cryptocurrencies that you like? How about gold and silver and other commodities that you think have strong potential upside and perhaps have gone down too far, too fast, and maybe due for a bounce? That's how I want you to think. I don't want you to be chasing predictions, because the people who make the predictions are themselves oftentimes chasers. And again, human beings are not so great at predictions. They have a terrible track record, especially in the financial arena. And so if I'm going to listen to anybody, it's going to be Yogi Berra. I know he was just joking, but was he really? Something to think about. So get those charts ready. Do your research, because your own research, is what's going to help you more than following people's predictions, especially if they are chasing. I don't recommend it. All right, so be careful out there. Stay small with your position sizes, and no matter what happens, you'll probably be all right. My name's David Modell. This is Looking at the Markets. Thank you for watching and listening. I will talk to you again soon.
You control your breathing, but you